Welcome back to DTV. Today, we are looking into what is perhaps the biggest bag fumble in college football history. Imagine this: you finally get the keys to the kingdom. You are handpicked by Jim Harbaugh at the University of Michigan, and you sign a 5-year contract that guarantees $30 million. You are on top of the world, and then you lose it all. Not for a bad season, not for losing games, but because you couldn't keep your personal life personal. Today, we're talking about Sherrone Moore and his secret affair and what led to this shocking arrest that has ruined his career. Let's get into it. Let's set the stage. Sherrone Moore had it made. When Harbaugh left to go to the NFL, everyone loved him: the fans, the players, the administration. Not to mention, he just got a huge bag. In the scenes, something very important was going on. Enter Paige Shiver. So, Paige was the executive assistant to the former head coach. Now, normally, when the head coach leaves, there usually is a change of staff. But for some reason, Paige never left. Paige didn't go anywhere. Paige instead got a raise, a 55% raise. 55%. There is no job that will give you a 55% raise in just a year. So, of course, people started talking. Well, turns out their relationship wasn't exactly professional, but it wasn't the raise that took him down, it was his sloppiness. So, at some point, the University of Michigan athletic director got an anonymous tip. What was the tip? That Paige was pregnant with Coach Moore's child. That wasn't bad enough. Coach Moore is also married. So the university launches their investigation and they find that he allegedly violated their policy on having relationships with your direct subordinates. The university fired him for cause, and now he gets nothing: no contract, no severance, no retirement, just a cardboard box and the exit sign. And if you thought losing $30 million was bad, it gets worse. Shortly after the news of his firing broke, things got dark. Turns out, when reports started to surface of Moore being arrested for assault, turns out when Paige got pregnant and it was obvious, Moore wanted her to terminate that pregnancy in order to save his career and his marriage. But Paige didn't want to do that. I wonder why. You're about to make $30 million. So when she didn't want to do that, he allegedly got violent. Even Shannon Sharp had to weigh in on this, and we all know what he's got going on. But he basically said what we were all thinking: how do you go this far and reach this pinnacle of success and throw it all away for a side piece?
Until you in the eye of the storm.
Yes, sir.
Until you in Ocho, you and I have had a conversation. So
Yes, sir.
you I know you know.
Mm-hmm.
To be in that storm and
Crazy.
to know everybody know all your everything that you worked your entire life for.
Mhm.
You feel it like it's crumbling right before your eyes.
You don't.
Yeah. And the only people that's gonna be there, the only is gonna be a select few. It's gonna be a select few. That's the hardest part.
The tale is old as time. Now, we've seen athletes and coaches make mistakes or get fired and have something to fall back on. But Moore got fired for cause and then immediately caught a case. So there's no one that's going to hire him at this point. Sherrone Moore lost his job, his wife, and his freedom. It's a tragic reminder that the higher you climb, the harder you fall. What do you think? Do you think he deserves a second chance, or is his career a wrap at this point? Let me know down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one.